What's up, boys? Today we're going to be getting a bunch of lasers that are so cool they end up shocking everything. So we're going heavy gunner, looking for the breach cutter and shard diffractor from the engineer. With basic overclocks at level 6 or 12, you can add the shocking effect onto those. And then with the sludge pump from the driller with the new level 18 overclock, you can add in burning and shocking to that. Then we're going to try and scale up the stats that apply to both the damage over time stuff and any weapon-based stuff you'll be hitting with as well. So reload speed, potency, to increase the debuffing power of them, and also the potency of the weapon-based effects as well, the crit chance on the shocking, and the damage debuff on the acid effect for the sludge pump. Other than that, we'll probably grab some status damage just to see how it does. I'm not going to completely ignore weapon damage here like I do a lot of the time. I think we'll still be able to get a decent amount on the heavy gunner with pretty good stacks applied to enemies. The breach cutter especially is very good with reload, so we can do some cool stuff with artifacts for that. Okay, here's the sludge pump. And the weapon box especially I really want, since we have a tiny chance of getting the taser, which is the hardest beam weapon to sort of use in a beam build since it's only available onto the scouts. Heavy reload, that should work on everything, so that's fine. I'll take a potency for that. We will prioritize the beam weapons here over the Thunderhead, since that doesn't really fit with them all that much. Divers is pretty good. We can go ahead and grab that. Some decent reload there. I'll get a bit of armor. We are going to be very damage over time focused here. I guess a bit of crits here. There's something up there on the minimap actually. Big paint shop into our first overclock. And damage actually does work here, but I think I'd rather have reload speed to have huge uptime on that still.
Well done, you got them all.
See, that seems like the last, so we might be able to get a purple box here as well if I can aim all of the Thunderhead shots into him. I have to take a bit of damage. We're just off of a purple, unfortunately. Not worth. Let's go a bit of Nitra for weapon levels here. Here's the breach cutter. Then see if we can finish off the gold. I'll take a breach cutter level there. Bit of early mining speeds. Reload, that's pretty good on the breach. I think we'll take a purple for that.
You made short work of stage 1. Well done, miner.
breach reloads, that's fine. I don't think I want like a ton of weapon range on there since it can make it kind of hard to aim. It actually drops the acid puddles further away from you, so it can make doing high single target damage a bit more awkward. Luck is very important. Paint job is good for that. Do I want to save status? We can probably do more fun stuff like reload, luck, maybe some lasting duration for the beams.
Fulfill your objectives. Let's get out of here.
I think we will go ahead and grab the overclock there, go for some big attack-based stats.
Big swarm detected. Buggerman, get ready. Got a blocked landing site for the supply pod. Get it cleared out, miner.
Paint job, see what we got here. Okay, got the shocking effect, very nice. We just need the shard diffractor one now because the sludge pump is guaranteed at level 18 with only 2 overclocks there.
Prepare to fight for your life. The big swarm is approaching. Scanner shows clear. Supply pod is bound.
That would only work on the Thunderhead, so XP scanner if I want that, and I don't think I do. Ooh, Clover is extremely good here actually, potency. That will help a lot with getting +1 beams for all of our main weapons here. I will take a purple status damage, try that out. Let's take a reload here.
Objective completed.
Global is pretty good. I think we'll take the early XP. Maybe that'll be worth it. The more levels you get, the more chances you'll have at getting lucky for +1 beams, I suppose.
This is growing out of hand. Get it done, miner.
And let's hold it over for that magnet before I forget about it.
This is growing out of hand. Get it done, miner.
So we need the shard diffractor now. There we go. Well, there's no box, and we actually can drag this out for a bit, so we can farm a bit of XP here. So plasma, I think I'll go a bit more movement speed. You do have the penalty with the heavy gunner. Reload would get us an overclock. I think I'm fine with that. And we'll go +1 beams for even more puddles on the ground. Weapon range, I guess.
My scanner is overloading, miner. Get a move on.
And then he's probably going to accidentally die to the puddles and bouncing beams and stuff. Potency is good. I will take a big plasma, although it's not the greatest we can do.
The drop pod is not going to hang around.
Lifetime, that's fun. Weapon range for one of the beams, big paint job, decent crit damage. I'll take reload since it works on the debuffs as well. Paint job's fine. Take an overclock here. So that one has the shocking effect. We'll go +1 beams for even more of that. And here, global damage, bit of HP, sludge pump, decent plasma. Weapon range.
The drop pod is about to leave. Get your ass moving, miner.
I think having a decent amount of weapon range is nice. Like, right now, we have kind of a mid-range acid beam.
Stage 2 completed. Taking
But if you're getting it to, like, off-screen, it makes it very hard to maximize the damage with it if you want to. Big reload, another one. Bit more mining. I guess we'll take that for the level mainly. We could lock lifetime, it's cool. Especially for the breach cutter.
There's beasties to shoot and work to be done. Get to it, miner.
You want something done right? You gotta do it yourself.
Swarm detected. Get ready. We'll be with you shortly.
That will teach you.
Big reloads.
Legendary.
Supply pod LZ is full of crap. Please clear it out.
Breach cutter I like, although we could get that.
No supply pod incoming.
But I think breach cutter scales the best with lots of reload speed and lifetime and all here.
Your way, load up.
Since it actually shoots out its own projectile each time it reloads, whereas the other ones just have a sort of persistent effect. You can have multiple of the breach cutters going at the same time.
Prepare to fight for your life. The big swarm is approaching. Got them all.
Heavy reload, yup.
I rarely go for this one. Yeah, give me some sugar. Bring it back!
I guess we'll go ahead and finish that up. Get the burning and shocking grounds, bit of movement. I think we'll take a big mining speed, especially with the nitro scanner here. But reload on that would be a bit more tempting. Ooh, not the greatest. I'll take a bit more early pickup.
Got it right between the eyes.
Threat level keeps rising. You have to move, miner.
Hello, and good.
Drop pod has arrived. Get there before the timer runs out. The drop pod is not going to hang around.
Big global damage.
I use things.
Bit of nitro. Probably start getting some shard refractor levels that's still pretty far behind.
Time to take it, miner. Move it. That's one for the books. Taking you to stage 4, miner.
Shoot it in the face. I'm
Movement, grab the lifetime. We don't need that. Although I wouldn't mind getting some more potency for it. So we can get an overclock here. No shocking effect. This would help the shocking a bit if we get that. But I don't have any slowing, so honestly that's kind of cool.
my favorite.
Take a cheap level there.
Gonna roll the dice on this one.
Reload is the main stat I want there. Potency, weapon range, and that's about all we can do for now.
You know the drill, miner. Fulfill your objectives. Let's get out of here. Big swarm detected. Lock up and get ready.
Oh, I just heard a hoarder somewhere.
The dwarf is not free. Fuck yeah. I killed the Lupa, and I'm not so proud about it. Ooh,
Prepare to fight for your life. Big swarm is approaching.
we got the hoarder.
I think we'll grab some lifetime here. Oh, I guess that doesn't work on the breach cutter. Oh well, I'll take a big purple damage.
Think you can kill me? Think you can? Let's show them some fire.
Too much crap in the way. Supplies can't land. Clear it out, miner.
Let's clear them out. Let's show them some fire. That hit the spot.
town just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming. We got a supply pod launch. Stand clear of the impact zone.
Weapon box, yup. We got the boomerang, which does add some shocking stuff in. We could get it to collect resources and XP as well for some extra utility. Reload into the final one here. I'm actually not sure which is the best. If we have the 5-leaf clover, that'll make it a bit easier to get more +1 beams, which might allow this one to become better.
Exemplary work. You've achieved your objective in a record time.
Let's clear them out. Die, creep. Don't die.
You're really pissing off the
Big
bugs.
XP.
They're getting angry.
Feel much better now.
Look.
Gotta move it, miner. The bugs are gunning for you. Objective completed, miner. Get to the drop pod before it heads back to orbit.
Got it right between the eyes.
Global or potency? That's gotta be better for 5 weapons.
Time's ticking, miner. Move
Potency.
it.
I've been dreaming of something like this.
Stage 4 completed. Next stage is the dreadnought. Prepare accordingly.
I guess we'll take a big status potency there.
It's gonna be good.
Yeah, we need the levels on that.
Try again.
Bit more
Lock
pickup,
it in.
damage, one more
Gotta roll the
reroll,
dice
luck
on this
definitely. Potency on that's fine.
This is the big one, miner. Time to destroy the cocoons and take out that dreadnought.
Bit of lifetime.
Well done, you got them all.
think I'll take a paint job there,
Now it's my
so we can eventually get all of the overclocks in case we find the turbo and cabulator artifacts for big global reload and damage.
Supply pod cleared. Impact imminent.
These are pretty bad. Let's see what else we got. Ooh, gold scanner. That'll help us find luck and a lot of the beam upgrades like lifetime and range.
red sugar. That's all you got, you slippery shit.
Potency into an overclock. Aw, no shocking effect for that. Rippin' pepperonis.
It's for me. My fear. What is this abomination? Die, creep.
Bit of lifetime for just two. I guess we may as well here. The funny part about fighting a boss with a plasma beam build is you can actually stay in the hallway and have the plasma bounce around a lot more for much higher single target damage. Although you probably do still want to make a small opening on one of the sides just in case you need to escape quickly. Weapon range? Yeah, we'll take some of that for the breach cutter.
Objective completed. Dreadnought threat eliminated. Well done. Objective completed. Drop pod has arrived. Get there now. It will leave without you. The drop pod is about to leave. Get your ass moving, miner. Stage 6 is next. Keep it together.
Purple status and heavy reloads. I guess so. Then we need some decent nitrous stuff. Those are all solid. And I like the breach cutter the most, so we'll take that. Lock the reload for it, and a paint job for that. And I guess we'll try some of that.
Legendary upgrade. How can I not?
Load up and get going, miner. We have quotas to fulfill.
I'll never get used to this.
Reload, I think, on the breach cutter at this point.
Fight for your life. Big swarm is approaching.
Your own fault for being full of
Supply pod prepped and ready, miner. We need you to clean up the landing zone. Objective completed. Excellent job. The swarm is heading your way. Load up. Nicely done. Supplies inbound.
Coupons to go with our 2 scanners.
Now this is a rare treat. Points on it. Dwarf, don't die.
Prepare to fight for your life. The big swarm is approaching.
Eat land. That's all you got in your slippery shit. Suck on this, you freaking nature.
That's a tough one. I think I'm gonna go reload there. Breach cutter is the most shocking of the beams we can have here.
My scanner is overloading, miner. Get a move on.
Ugly son of a bitch. Got it right between the eyes. Come and get me, you big fucking fuck.
They're everywhere. Move out, miner. Get it over with.
Suck on this, you freaking nature.
Potency.
Got it right between the eyes.
Alert. Threat level increasing.
That's all you got in your slippery shit.
The bug
Yeah, I'll still take a purple mining speed. Not bad with the 2 scanners.
Get yourself onto that drop pod. It's about to head out. Keep pushing, man. Stage 7 is next.
Paint job, reload.
Looks fancy.
Level
Epic.
damage,
Let's
see what else we
shake it
got.
up.
Reload there, level for that, and a cheap one, some reloads.
Let me try again.
Finish that off with some potency, and we'll take the +3 beams for even more freezing. With survivability, lifetime, lifetime, some reloads.
Your mission is clear. Get to it.
This is friggin' hell.
Prepare to fight for your life. A big swarm is approaching.
Take that!
Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
You're huge. You want the
Heavy reloads.
The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
So many different colored numbers.
We can't send in supplies until you clear out the landing zone. Got a supply pod incoming. Well done.
I think it's kind of late for the nitro scanner with no mining weapons. We'll take the energy bars for some nice global damage, although I'll have to be very careful with that much HP. We need to prioritize HP a bit more in the shop now, I think.
Here, have a bullet in the butt.
Although I do have a nice level to go with the energy bars right now.
Going green. Crawl back to hell.
Reload, HP, but reload.
Gonna be the best fighter. Think you can kill me? Well, think again. Vapor.
All tasks complete. Stage finished. The drop pod is prepped and ready. Get on it before it leaves.
Eat that.
Decent lifetime, another one. Probably crit chance, and then just look for paint jobs on that in the shop.
Gather up your beard and get onto that drop pod. It's about to leave. Good work, Miner. Now to stage 8.
Luck, paint job. Yeah, I think we'll have it collect that, although I think that's the best damage overclock for it.
This is gonna change everything.
Let's try and find some
Let me try
HP here if
again.
possible. Paint
Looks
shop,
beautiful.
that's good. We'll get some
Overtime
knockback just in
time,
case
baby.
there.
Nope. Try
Ooh,
again.
the best +1 beams we can get for the breach
Legendary
cutter.
upgrade.
Not bad. Armor kind of helps as well. Although we do need
me
some
try
HP to
again.
actually go with it. Luck,
This one's
potency.
so me. Nope. Try again.
Nothing great. We can still maybe get a good HP here.
Try again.
Nope. We can get a nice paint shop for
Gorgeous
that
gun
though.
for a gorgeous
Bit of
dwarf.
movement to help me avoid stuff, I guess.
You know the drill, miner. Fulfill your objectives. Let's get out of here.
Let's get the job done. New buff down. Go. Much better.
A swarm's heading your way. Load up.
You ugly son of a bitch.
A swarm's heading your way. Load up.
On the gold train. New bug eliminated.
Right, RLZ is full of crap. Please clear it out.
Bloody hell, you're hot.
The scout just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
Bring it, Becker!
We got a launch. Supplies inbound.
See that coming, sucker?
Chemist is kind of cool. Powder to go with one of the scanners. I wouldn't mind any of these. I think we'll go with the chemist kit here,
I'm raring to try this.
since that will improve all of the debuffing on top of the status damage. Potency.
It'll do. Soy freak. Let's clear them out.
Objective completed.
Attack! Shoot it in the face. Hello and good morning. Say hello, my little friend. Think you can kill me? Well, think again. Bring it, Becker!
Objective completed, miner. Get to
Let's
the drop
go
pod.
nitro to round that out a bit.
Bring the fire! Feeling much better now.
Then hopefully have the boomerang collect a bunch of the XP for us over here. Probably lifetime over damage.
Gotta move on, miner. Drop pod will head out momentarily.
Bring it, Becker!
Good work, miner. Now to stage 9.
Ooh, thankfully some HP.
This
And I
is
will
gonna
get a
help
bit
me
more
be a
armor.
perfect dwarf. I'm feeling lucky.
Weapon
This
range
is
because it's
perfect for my
cool.
build. I want another go. Let me try again.
Luck,
I've been dreaming of
potency,
something
we can
like
finish
this.
that off. Go with some big
This
fire
is gonna
rates.
change everything. Surely next time will be better. What else we got?
Potency
for
is
me.
fine.
This
Potency
will
on
help
that.
me work harder. Surely next time will be better. Power
Grab
of
a
my kin
reload,
courses
and then I
through me.
don't think we save any of those.
Last work to be done. Up and at 'em, miner. detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly. Too much crap to send in the supply pod. Clear out the LZ, please.
You're cute. You're dead. Got it twice. Plenty on.
Supply pod launched. Impact imminent. Swarm detected.
Turbo
Get ready. They'll
encabulator.
be with you shortly.
There isn't too much time to slow down now, although it's going to be pretty slow mining now. But I think that's one of the highest damage artifacts we could get here. As long as we can get 2 more levels on the boomerang. Both global damage and reload speed in huge amounts.
I killed the dwarf, and I'm not so proud. Hordes! Bloody hell, you're watching me. Shoot it in the face.
Potency.
Swallow this.
Objective completed, miner. Get to the drop pod
Not the
before
greatest. I
back
think
to
we'll
work.
just take the damage for the breach cutter here.
Gather up your beard and get onto that drop pod. It's about to leave. That elite never stood a chance. I will see to it there is a
We
beer
could
in the
finish
house
that
when we
off,
get back.
but I think we'll probably grab a couple things in the shop here. Weapon range, reloads,
Show me more.
weapon
Just the upgrade
range,
I was
heavy
looking for.
reloads, and then we'll save a bit for the rerolls
Gonna roll
here.
the dice on this one.
Luck,
It's
breach
a little
cutter,
extra. I want another go.
breach
Nice.
cutter.
I'll take it.
Then again, we might
I
not
want
find
another
any
go.
boomerang stuff that I can even get. I guess
No.
one more?
Try again.
Not really. Unfortunately, I can't get that now. Bit of
This is
extra
my
freezing.
This is it. Destroy the cocoons and take out the dreadnought. Good luck, miner.
You want something done right? Gotta do it yourself.
Oh yeah, look how bright my balls are in a tight hallway like that.
Too much crap to send in the supply pod. Clear out the LZ, please. Prepare for impact.
Multi-tool would probably be the coolest. Holy Bait could still work. Gold tipped is not bad, but I think we're gonna toss a couple rerolls, try and find something really cool here. Pay to win is pretty solid, but multi-tool would be really fun. Nope. Holy Bait it is. This would make it more likely to get other decent blue artifacts, but I think we have most of those. We have that and the divers, which are I think the best ones. So I think we're just gonna take some status damage here. Gold, if I want to reroll anything, I don't think so. We can try to get one more level there, or we can go reload speed and try to reroll into a paint job. I think just getting a single level on that would be way easier though. But we also have reload there. Oh my god! I want to turn numbers off, but the boss is about to come out, and I do want to see what we do on him. But that was insane right there. Well, I'm trying to get one more level for the boomerang final overclock if possible. And then we'll see the numbers, maybe. Oh, there we go. Don't think either of those matters too much. Now we can see what we can do in the bosses with all of these shocking effects stacked up.
Dreadnought white habit. Good work, team. Objective completed. Well done. Objective completed. Drop pod has arrived. Get there now. It will leave without you.
See if we can find the tight corridor somewhere. See what the balls look like at the very ends. So bright.
Gotta move on, miner. The drop pod will head out momentarily.
So 452% global damage, 179% reloads. I would imagine we were at least over 100% crits with all of these shocking stacks between these two and the boomerang. But unfortunately we missed the last shocking beam here, but the slowing was still pretty nice. You can get both of those for some pretty nice utility on it. Breach Cutter we were kind of prioritizing since it scales the best with reload speed, and we got the early shocking on that, so it was guaranteed. Got +1 beam there as well, so up to a total of 3 with them splitting into the smaller ones. Sludge Pump can always get that since it only has 2 unstable overclocks, so you can have a ton of different status on that. Boomerang not bad, bit of extra electrical, some decent utility with the collecting XP and materials.
That's it. Heading back to orbit. Job well done, miner.
It's going to be hard to break down the status effects when there's such a split across the different weapons and they were added in at different points throughout the run, so I don't know about that. Electric was almost purely from dot though. We had about 56 million electrical dots, since the base on that is the only form of that other than the dots. So that's actually pretty high for it, especially for a class that's more focused on weapon damage typically. Acid, we had about 11 million dots there. Fire? What was... oh, the sludge bump. 15 million dot there. And then 97 million weapon damage from the plasma beams. But that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.